This is the Insta360 X5. I've been using this now solidly for about a month, and I'm going to do my review of this. I have done comparison videos to the X4 and the X3, but I didn't really want to do a review until I'd really lived with this camera. But I'm not really reviewing this camera, I'm reviewing the ecosystem, because there's lots of little accessories that I've got for this camera that are forming a much larger ecosystem. Another little disclaimer is I don't have the DJI Osmo 360, so I can't compare. So there's a lot of little changes in this camera that do make it better to use and quicker to use and more intuitive than the X4. It's not really the image quality, they're about the same. It's how you can use this. And in my time using the X5, I have considered this to be really the go-to do-it-all action camera. It's not going to be as good as your phone for certain things, and it's not going to be as good as a proper mirrorless camera, but for most things it's going to do the job, and that's what's really important. So you can just take this out with you, one device and a few accessories, and you can really capture everything and get a good video. Where things have got better for this camera is things like audio. So here you've got a microphone that is shielded, so you can get much better pickup in windy conditions. All the other Insta360 cameras had really terrible audio. This is the first Insta360 camera that has okay audio. I'm not going to say it's great audio, but the others were not very good, and this is okay. One of the big benefits of this is with this USB-C port, I can plug in USB-C receivers. So yes, this has Bluetooth, and you can connect things like the DJI Mic Mini or the Mic 2. I'm currently using the Mic Mini, that's why I'm pointing at it. You can connect that over Bluetooth to this camera. It's not very good, but you can also plug in USB-C audio receivers. So I've got a lot of audio kits where actually the receiver is quite small and it will fit, or it's small enough to fit within the stitch line. Sadly, the DJI Mic Mini's receiver is too big. So here's the Mic Mini receiver, and it's actually, when you use it, you can plug it in and use it over USB-C, which greatly improves the audio quality compared to using the DJI Mic Mini over Bluetooth. However, you'll notice this is much bigger than the stitch line, and this would appear in the stitch line. But I've done a few videos and I've got some mics that are small enough that you can't see them, like the Boa mini mic set, and you can see that video here. So not only can you use Bluetooth, which you could use on the X4, you can plug things in, but Insta360 also released the Mic Air, and the Mic Air does capture very good audio quality and works well with this. Again, I've talked earlier about this being an ecosystem because the Mic Air only works with the X5, it doesn't work with any of the other cameras. So audio is much better. The other thing that I really like and I think is really useful is InstaFrame. Now InstaFrame takes a 360 video at 5.7K, but it also outputs a flat 1080p video, and it keeps you in frame all the time. If you're walking around the camera, it keeps you in frame. That really reduces the need to go in and edit your footage or repurpose your filming in editing. That just means you don't need to go into the app or the studio and reframe your video because that's already been done for you. Now InstaFrame dramatically speeds up using 360 cameras, and I think InstaFrame is a real game changer for using 360 cameras. It is fairly similar to Me Mode, and I think it is better than Me Mode. Me Mode is good and you still get Me Mode on this camera, but InstaFrame is so much better than Me Mode. The other real game-changing feature is Pure Video. Now Pure Video first came out on the Insta360 Ace Pro, and I was very impressed with it. It means you can film in low light, and they've introduced it on the X5, and you can record in either single lens Pure Video or you can record in 360 video, and it just means once it gets dark, we're not talking like night vision quality here, but it means if you're inside or if you're outside on the street with street lamps around and the sun's gone down, you can capture fairly good, it's not brilliant, but it is usable footage. And you can see I'm using some Pure Video here, and it's good enough to do the job. It's not going to be a standalone camera or an APS-C or a mirrorless camera, but it is going to get the job done. It is going to capture footage in either single lens or 360.